Alright, welcome back. Hi, puppy. Vettski motor here. Engine. Flywheel's on. I had to take it out of its crate, of course, to work on it. We're going to put this new ram clutch in here. Crimp. Really? Clam kit. Clam kit? Really? Clutch kit on this flywheel. What do you want? Alright, let's open up this box. What do you think's in it? It's not food? No. Okay. Alright. Ramclutches.com. And puppy butt. Puppy butt. What is the heavy box? Watch your leg there, buddy. Yeah, it's not much room over here to work, so. Let's see. Get the clutch instructions. Okay. I guess it's on there. Anyway, who hasn't ever put in a clutch? Nice. Hey, look, it's one of them tools. And a nice disc assist, and a nice pressure plate assist, and a flywheel. Boy, I got my words all mixed up today. What do you call this? No, it's not food. Throb bearing. Yeah. Went back to work today, so my brain's a little fried, so. All right, you ready to go put this together? We got some ARP bolts, too, to put this thing back together. Pressure plate bolts. So we'll get that back in, and let's get these boxes out of the way, huh, kids? All right, so. This only goes on one way. Should be marked, but usually you can't put it on any, well, it'll go on this way if you want to, but clutch doesn't clutch with the flywheel, so always goes with, if it ain't marked flywheel side or whatever, clutch side, usually it says flywheel side, and it doesn't, which is strange. But this is for the experienced installer. We'll put our pilot there and that there, and I have the bolts. And we're gonna hang this old girl. Okay. I cleaned off the face of this thing with some brake clean and wiped it down. Hey, enough with the noise over there. Button head. What do you want, Maggie? Maggie, don't lay underneath the engine, please. I've already thrown you out from under here twice. Maggie has a tendency to lay underneath a hanging engine. So, alright, there's two. Get these started. And there she goes again. Maggie, what am I going to do with you? I just want to get these fingers started so this can hang. And then you have to tighten these down equally and torque them down to spec, which I forget is in the directions for 3/8 bolts. I got no leverage here. Trying to reach around everything. 2 to go. Grab me a speed wrench. Run it down. I think I got a speed wrench in here. Maybe not. So run them down till they touch, and then we'll start the Z formation. Alright, come on. You need to go. Come on. Panzer, really? Oh my God. Cut! Cut! What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, come on. Out. Let's go. Out of here. Come on. Dad's working. Oh, these two kids. Sometimes I like to try to make sure there's no gap around the bottom of it, around the outside. And you're going to just pull these down equally. You'll see these will start to actually move as you clamp it down. Dogs, you're like knocking me over here. Please go do that somewhere else. Yes, doggy. Okay. Let me finish twerking this. One more to go. Yes. All right, all torqued up, ready to go. My youngest there is beckoning me to go in the house. He doesn't want to be out here. Huh. Mm-hmm. All right, there we are. One clutch assembly. And that comes right out, so we know we're lined up. I gotta find the bolts to the motor mounts. I'd like to put them on. I know it's like Thursday, and I wanna, what? I really didn't really want to come out here and work tonight, but I did, right? And tomorrow's Friday. And I think we'll get a lot done tomorrow. What do you think, puppy? I think so. All right, let me find some motor mount bolts. All right, so there she is. Set her on the ground for the night. I'm going in and get some dinner. Go warm up, get my house a little warmer, get the wood stove going. Just relax. Been a long day at work. So tomorrow's Friday, and I will be out here, and we will be putting that in that, hopefully. If not, we'll do it Saturday. Right now, I'm gonna get everything staged where I want it for the installation. I gotta go dig up the headers because I gotta fit them once the motor's set in there. Make sure I don't have to jack it up or do anything crazy. But we'll get the engine bolted to the transmission, and then guess we'll slip the headers in, see what happens. And then it's once the motor mounts and the clutch is together and the bell housing, it's all downhill from there, I hope. Hope I didn't jinx myself on that one. Oh boy. Hey, welcome back again. It is Friday. Like I planned. Car is out over there under Tweety. Gonna let this thing down and get out of the nosebleed section. She ain't been down on the ground in a while. Not on the ground, but, well, on her own wheels, but I'm gonna bring her down, and I'm looking for a few things up on the top end. Oh, she's a little slow coming down. That hydraulic fluid in that pump is a little thick. It was cold in here. Now it's about 55, 60. This thing's been up for months. I hate doing that, but it was pretty busy around here. Make sure that engine clears that grill. Yeah, it's fine. Wow, I forgot what the top of this car looked like, besides dusty. If they're bad. Wiring looks good under here, throttle linkage. Everything looks good. I think we're ready to put this thing in. I don't know if the headers are going to go first or up from underneath. Oof. That's going to be interesting because they're going to go down and out for side plates. This side's got a Z-bar, so that's going to be interesting. I hope that thing has very detailed directions. And I'm going to have to dig all that out of the shed because there's a big old box and I buried it way in the back like a dummy. So I guess maybe tomorrow I'll dig that out, but for now I think I'm just going to go over some stuff. Yes, Maggie, I hear you at the door. And maybe I'll finish up these headlights and stuff tonight. So I got out of here late tonight, so I don't know how much I feel like doing it. We had a busy day at work today, so. All right, let me go over some stuff in my brain and I will get back to you guys on the install. beep. All right. Ah, there's the headers for the Vettski. Are you coming back in or not? You want to stay outside? Who's going in? Who's going out? Come on, let's go. Somebody do something or I'm closing the door. Come on. You're like two kids. You're indecisive. Let's go. All right, see you later. Really? Unbelievable. Coming in yet? No? What are you doing? Are you coming in or are you going to stand there? Okay, I'm letting all my heat out. Like little children. They don't know what they want. Right? Yeah. Maggie. Alright, so we got the headers here for the Vettski. And right now I pulled the bell housing out of the car because I had to pull the throwout bearing out. I got to clean up the input where the throwout bearing rides. I cleaned up the bell housing. I'm going to paint that and just make sure everything's good. I'm cleaning up underneath there a little bit. There ain't much to clean up, just a little bit of oil from and dirt from, you know, a little bit of time it has on it. So, for real. So, I'm hoping to get this motor stamped in here today. It is Saturday? Yes, Saturday. I'm still screwed up on the holidays yet, so. Yeah. So I got bell housing. I got that drying now. I just went through the solvent tank. I'll blast it, blow it off, paint it, get that dried, and up in the car, a new throwout bearing, and get this motor in, hopefully. See what happens. So right here, it's just, the bell housing just came out of the tank, and I'm making sure it's extra dry on top of the wood stove. And no, it wasn't wet where it's gonna catch on fire, so don't get any panties in a bunch on that one. It's good, just a residual. That stuff's barely flammable anyway, so I just want to get it dry. And there's the Super T10 with the face all cleaned up and the engine waiting to go in. So I guess next I'll get the blasting machine going. Okay, so bell housing clean, painted, installed, new throwout bearing. Everything's all wire wheeled threads and whatnot. So we're gonna jack that transmission up and hopefully get this thing in here. Boy, if this thing goes in like that last one did in Tweety, ooh, that would be nice. So we're gonna give this a whirl here and see if we can get this thing in today. All right, boys and girls. Well, I just realized there's a mistake, and I should have caught this. But I just opened the box and just installed it. When we did the clutch, installed the clutch on the motor the other day, and I aligned it with that. If you look closely at that, BorgWarner Super T10 with a fine spline. Want to put that dang thing in today, but it's just a mistake that was made. Now, hopefully, what I'm looking to do is maybe just exchange the disc from coarse spline to fine spline. Whether that works with the same clutch assembly, I don't know. Ram would know that, or Holly. If they would just, I'll just take the disc, the pressure plate off, and pull the disc out, put the fine spline disc in, bolt it back together, and slam that in there. I don't know if that'll work. I kind of messed up I have the box over there on the Chevelle, but part of it's missing. If I have to return it, unless I just put it in the other box, but this is a dilemma. This is killing me. So now I can't put this thing in. Oh man, I'm going to eat lunch. Well, you know when you see that in the shop, that's not a good sign. We're gonna get some snow. I don't know how much, but it's probably gonna be enough to make people drive like morons and be dumb. And all I know is I got this little machine right here. It's actually a little fun. I do have that big machine out there with a bucket on the front, but I don't know. These are fun to use. And this, even though it's two-wheel drive, goes better than you ever think it would. But anyway, back to what we were doing in the shop. So yeah, we're still at a standstill with the Vettski. Greg is going to see what he can do on Monday about that clutch and disc assembly. Of course, that was purchased back in July, I guess. So we're now just getting to it, and I just realized I should open the box, but you never know. It is what it is. Hindsight's 50-50 and all that good stuff. So anyway, Mr. Jim, the owner of the Tweety Bird, was out today, and he was quite busy. He says, "What you got for me to do?" I says, "Well, we talked about doing some stuff in the back of this car here, and he wanted to put that piece of plastic across here, but he wanted to paint behind here, paint it black, and he scuffed it up, and I'll throw a little primer down. I'll tape this off and throw some primer down, and we're going to paint that semi-gloss black." He got a brand new bumper today. That's outside, and we're not going out there because it's like 20 degrees out or some ungodly number like that. He got a used bumper, not a new one, new used. He got the bracket kit and the bolt kit for this, because since the other one was welded to the bumper, he got everything new. Figured, well, you know, you got it apart, you might as well do it right, you know. This had been tagged in the back, as you can see by all the wrinkles, and this isn't straight, but we're going to try to get some of that out, get some new rubber seals for the back of the taillights to stop the leaks, get a new rubber for that, and I'm going to try to, I need a dolly or a hammer, a body hammer, and try to get this seam back and get this back out before I paint all this. And I'm going to pull this off, and I have the two end spoiler pieces, and I have some Osha yellow, which looks very, very close to this. Since you're not going to match this old paint, he says he didn't mind. Let's see what happens. So if it's pretty close, cool. So I says, all right, I'll paint the whole thing. So that's on our agenda for this week. Depending on the weather, and I don't paint too much in here, so it's too many nice. You got the Corvette up there, and I don't like to overspray on everything all over my tools. And then we got these moldings. They got to be painted, primered, and painted. And he's going to order some clips for the trim. I got to paint all the trim. We're going through some of his door seals, and this is the wrong one. Actually, this is an original GM box, but it's not for this car. It's still got the tag on it, made in Canada. There it is, right there. Yeah, people go bonkers over that stuff. This is all NOS stuff, along with all those weather strips for the car. Well, we know that's wrong. That's a trunk seal for something else, and it's not this car, because we ran the numbers on it, and he found out that it's for some other model. He got me the correct belt for the power steering, but unfortunately we got to change power steering pump, but it does fit. We got a drop base on the air cleaner, because check this out. We put the hood on today. Look at that. I think that looks pretty dang good. I mean, it's not, you know, no professional body job. You know, just sanded the rust off of it and primed it. Self-etch prime, sand, and paint it with Rust-Oleum, but it's a hood. Once we put these back in painted, it keeps the water out of the engine compartment until he gets the shaker hood with the new shaker, this adjustable plate with the rubber seal. It's like $500 for all that. That fits any motor you put in this thing. It's adjustable back and forth. Some company makes it out there. I'll have to get the information from him. Somebody out there in Pontiac land makes it. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's, like I said, it's not perfect. See where he sanded, but I mean, it's a nice looking hood. $400, rust free, you know, nice hood. We have the inserts, they just got to be cleaned. That paint on those pot metal things does not like to come off. So as of now, if I can do this, where is the hood latch on this thing? The hood latch always gets me on this. There you go. Ugh. So I found a drop base for that. Now the hood closes because it wouldn't drop before. Greg from Speed Seller is going to order the Champion radiator for this. I gave him the dimensions, and he's going to get one ordered up. tomorrow. The shifter cable did come in. We're gonna have a 3-footer and a 5-footer. Want to see if the 3-footer is long enough. I think it's going to be perfect, but he got them both just in case. And I got to look up gauges. I keep forgetting to do that. So I'm going to drain this thing back out of its coolant and pull this radiator out, which is not a fun deal. And maybe pull that power steering pump off. I got to get that pulley swapped out. That's always fun. I got to find my pulley puller. Yeah, pulley puller land. And got a couple things to do. I'm gonna get this thing prepped so when the parts come in, I'm gonna caught my pants down around my ankles. You know, and we could just put the parts in. You know, the more the merrier, the betterer. So, me and Maggie are in here. Oh, no. I keep saying Capone. Those who know. It's just a habit. Panzer's outside doing something. It's 60 in here. And been in here all day. I'm having myself an adult beverage. And now I'm at the point I'm waiting for parts. This is what I do. Wait for parts and spin around in circles, wait for parts. What a good way to ruin your weekend. Not have parts. Yep. So. Alright guys. I'm gonna finish my cigar and kick back, watch a little TV. I'm gonna get this radiator drained. Don't mind me, I got a little cold going on. And hey Maggie, wanna get something done? Alright. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back. Burr. 42 in the shop. Just got the stove going. It's like Tuesday afternoon. Don't have much going on this week. Still waiting on parts for this, for that. Waiting on clutch for that. Waiting on radiator for this. Got a list of stuff that Jim's going to order for this. Trim-wise, door handles, rubber seals, whatever we need. He's going to order that stuff. So stuff's trickling in. Brake hoses for the front of this today. I'm going to get them done. There isn't really much, what do you call it? Excitement in that. So, I'm sure everybody's done brake hoses before. Then we got to bleed them. I'm only one person, so I can't bleed them both. Can't bleed them and step on the pedal and bleed the brakes myself. So, I mean, I do have one of those things, but I'll just wait. We'll do it right when Jim gets over here. Yeah, this cold January crap. I'm tired of it already. What is it? 75 more days till spring? Can't come soon enough. I think it's that. Close enough. But the time days are getting longer. Well, tonight's supposed to be teens. Tomorrow's supposed to be 15 at night. 20s, 30s during the day. Yeah, maybe some of you guys are a lot colder and you're like, yeah, pff, okay. But no, I'm just, as I got older, I don't like the cold. I like to be outside, I like to have doors open, everything, you know. Be in my sandals, welding, and shorts and stuff, you know. So, anyway, I'm going to change these hoses tonight. And, I don't know. I got to go over some of this trim, see what I'm going to paint. And, that's about it for now, so I'll get back to you when I finish this. Okay. Cut. No, you're not. Don't have to adjust your screen. Yes, that is windshield trim that was painted and is drying. And I used the door hinges to hang them up. Yeah. All right, brake hoses are on, like I said. I don't really have much this week, guys. I ain't got much this week, this content. Sorry, this video is going to be a little short. Like I said, still waiting for parts. Nothing showed up yet today, so stuff kind of got ordered Monday-ish. Stuff won't be until Sunday. I'm waiting for the radiator and stuff, so I'm growing my winter beard, and I haven't done this in years, so it's a little bit itchy. I don't know. It's different. So, dogs are licking. What are you licking? You're licking the back of the crankshaft flange. And you're licking this. I don't. Where do I find these dogs? Oh my god, it's almost kind of like my relationships. Oh wait, no, they don't like engine stands. They're just messed up. Don't. Yeah, that's why I'm single, because I keep finding the crazies. So anyway, yeah, we'll end this here, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the short video, but we'll work on some new stuff when parts come in, and I'd like to thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing, commenting. Means a lot, you know. And stay tuned. Who knows what's next?